Well, I would imagine that, but bananas, but I don't really see a banana going, wow, a dog, a banana eating dog. That'd be a vicious movie. Just this huge banana running through the house just to find a dog. Okay.
And there we go.
Hey people, welcome to Spaghetti Junction, where we talk about things. You just don't know where they're going to go. So, Brew, happy Christmas, New Year's, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, dude, happy New Year to you too.
For everybody listening, the people in Australia, no, I lie. I can say one better. The people on the South Island in New Zealand reached New Year's before Australia. I'm just putting it out there.
That is very, very knowledgeable of you.
Yeah.
You try.
Thanks. Yes. and if you guys don't know, that's my place I was born, my heritage. But then again, I'm in South Africa, which is also part of my heritage. So
that's it.
And most people who want to go, they go to Australia or New Zealand. Well, my family came from New Zealand to South Africa.
Yeah, sure.
So work that one out.
Reversal.
Exactly. Thank you very much. Yep. So fireworks and all. You were looking after a dog.
Yes.
That same dog that was lying with you in the bath when there was the purge going past.
Yeah, lying there with with the dog in the AR-15,
and the AR-15.
hoping that
no
they
one
wouldn't find me.
knocks on your door.
Yeah, pretty much. Another movie reference.
Yes,
Love
indeed.
it.
So what happened with all your stuff, all this fireworks, and you said that you only slept at 4.
Oh, flip on New Year's. Yeah. I try to go to bed. I try to go to bed fairly early. I mean, down. I don't know if anyone.
Get ready for this, people. What time do you go to sleep? Man River.
I normally like to get into bed about 9 o'clock.
That's not terrible.
Went to bed at 10. Ended up only going to sleep at 4 o'clock the next morning.
Wow.
Which was really annoying.
What created that nonsense?
Well, it was New Year's, so it was fireworks and stuff like that. Yeah. And shame, a poor dog that I was looking after was also a little bit freaked out.
See, he's
hiding
not that
under
tough.
my desk. He's not. He looks tough, but he's actually a smush.
That's what I always called at school. He looks tough, but he was a smush.
Wow.
What can I say?
I think my neighbours were also having a birthday party and stuff like that. And our curfew down here in South Africa is 9 o'clock
it's
at
now
night.
9 o'clock, yeah.
So, I really didn't have plans for New Year's.
Were the people at the party there until 9, or did they leave?
I think
did they leave around 9 o'clock?
No, I think everyone just slept over.
Oh, okay.
It was the easiest thing to do. And then obviously, I get kept awake and the dog is freaking out and whatever. Well, he wasn't too bad, but you could check he wasn't too happy. Just was neighborhood fireworks.
Yeah.
And then suddenly, I'm awake and I'm like, I can't get back to sleep. I'm just too wired. So it was just.
We have a word for
onto YouTube at 2 a.m, discovering that I'm hungry as well. I'm like, oh flip, now I gotta find food.
Well, you said that in the last episode that you were trying to stay at home more and not get in the car, so to speak.
Yeah.
You wanted just to go out and shop and the day before.
Yeah.
And then just veg.
Yeah. Well, that was when I started my holiday.
That's right. Sorry.
And I got that right, and I actually had quite a few days over the last 2 weeks where I just have not gotten in the car, and it's been awesome.
Nice.
Just sort of chilling at home and just doing nothing or doing like productive stuff and really just self-isolating and being a well-behaved citizen.
Well done.
Yes.
So for myself, Juanes, dude, that's another South Africanism which we should actually do a podcast on that. Like there's one, like it sounds like your neighbours, whatever they're called, with their friends and having a raucous party. Chances are they woke up bubbleless. Bubbleless. I don't need any explanation. I was just bringing up the word.
It wasn't
I don't care. I don't
It
care.
wasn't the most raucous party, but there was lots of loud music and stuff like that. Other than that, it was
Fantastic. I don't care.
fine. But yeah, you
Well, I'm
have
not.
a fireworks.
So
story
mine. So if you've heard they are extremely loud. Okay, they sound like Mount Vesuvius has a stomach problem and just explodes everywhere. If Mount Vesuvius, you know what it is. It's,
Wow.
It's almost like a nuclear explosion. What he did though, there's a garden, okay, around the pool.
Yes.
There's a there's a driveway with place to park your cars. He stood outside my window and let 3 of those things off.
Jeepers. I would have said something.
All I did, it was French. Not really. It was what we said if you're Irish. Fork. I said fork 3 times. I think I built a few bricks. I made a new bathroom. Probably the bathroom needs to be sprayed down by whatever. No, it was bad. No, it was bad.
And they've got, and you said they've got, how many? They've got 2 dogs.
2 dogs.
I feel for those dogs.
Whatever
Really
their dogs
do.
went through. I was like, pal, I'm with you, man. I'm with you.
Well, coming up, we do have a.
And don't say we do have a topic. Coming up, guys, we do really have a topic.
we've got a podcast coming up where we talk about some sort of effects of how
Fireworks.
and other things can affect the psyche.
I don't know if we ever spoke about fireworks and war.
Oh, we did.
Not fireworks.
Not. Oh well.
Because that's just weird. You're going into a war and someone pops up a firework near you.
I'm talking about post-traumatic. I'm talking about PSD with dogs.
Wow, you were in the wrong podcast, buddy. Totally in the wrong podcast. You said nothing of that.
Wow. Okay. Well,
I think you're more asleep than I am right now.
Yeah.
After my 57 hours or more.
Okay.
So thank you for that. It's very strange. So now in this war, you've got dogs running around, you've got fireworks,
That's also true.
and I have a unicorn.
Oh yes, a unicorn.
I have unicorns.
Right.
So yeah, sure. Sorry guys, that wasn't a battle at all. It was just very strange.
Yeah. No, that wasn't. That was weird. Anyway.
Yes, it is weird. Yeah, so we had this idea, it's the end of the year and all that kind of stuff, and really hope you guys had a good Christmas in the middle of all this pandemic, and that you guys lasted through New Year's, which can either be fun or, well, not. And we thought, like what are some of these searches, the biggest searches that was done in 2020 on Google. And
always an interesting topic of discussion.
We just needed a light one. I'm just being honest.
Yeah, that's also true.
It's the end of the year. We've made it through 2020.
We have.
Somehow. Well done.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just, we just need something light and flashy.
That's it. Yeah.
So over to you, Bruce.
Well, there are so many. I basically found one that sort of covered the US, the UK, and a couple of European countries, where and I found quite a few of the Google subjects kind of overlapped. A lot of people searched for the same thing. Doesn't matter where you were in the world. Obviously, top of the list was coronavirus. Coronavirus updates, symptoms, all of that kind of thing. I think that was the blanket. That was a blanket.
That's
search.
very surprising, isn't it?
Obviously, one of the big hot topics, especially from the US, was the election, the presidential election.
Yeah.
What is the deal with it? Because I'm very confused.
I'm fascinated.
I'm confused.
In
Okay,
what way?
well, maybe you can help me out.
I loved it. I watched their debates and everything.
Have they?
I don't know why I am, but I find it very interesting.
Has the new U.S. president been elected yet?
Yes.
Okay.
Finally, after all the shenanigans where Trump was saying no, it's rigged, and no, he didn't win. He actually finally had to get to the point where he conceded. Although him conceding, he's still in his little fluffy world that everything's rigged against him and no one likes him. That he's still the president.
Okay, so all right, so Biden.
Biden has won it. He is the he's the president elect, meaning he's not the president yet.
Okay.
And in the second week of January, he's going to be sworn in as the next president. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And then Trump can go and play golf or waste a lot of money by building rubbish buildings.
Go back to being a master of the universe.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
He's like, he can tick president of the United States off his bucket list.
Yeah, he did a great job.
He's like, yeah, done, been there, done that, got the T-shirt.
I messed that up. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So let's have a look here. Some of the top. Okay, just so from the US, some of the people that were searched for. Obviously, number one is Joe Biden.
Mm-hmm. It was big.
Seems like the dude's really popular.
He is, eh? He is. So surprising.
Coming in second, good old Kim Jong-un.
No ways.
Yeah, Mr. North Korea.
It's so
himself.
Interesting that the president-elect is number one, and then Kim Jong-un just is the secondary.
He's just number two, and he's not very happy about that. I can see him like in his cot, like throwing his toys.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that how you throw toys?
And no one else in the world will hear him because North Korea is that shut off from everything else.
He's fine.
So no one can hear him.
But bear with me here. What kind of toys would he have if he's going to throw his toys?
Well, if you've seen his nuclear arsenal, he's got plenty.
That is true. That is a nice toy.
And if you've seen his parades, his military strength, he's got a lot of fun toys to play with. He really
sounds
does.
so wrong.
I know.
It sounds so wrong. Wow. His military, and he likes to play. Okay, moving on swiftly from that,
and then heading all the way back to US and politics again is Kamala Harris, who a lot of people who are saying she's going to be sort of in there as female president.
No, she can't be.
She can't be.
Unless Biden dies.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
And he's not going to die.
Okay.
Stop speaking negative about him.
I'm not saying that, though. I'm just saying.
No, not at all, dude.
Okay.
Look, he is...
She's right. She's up there, though.
Look, he is the oldest president. I thought Trump was. Damn, they freaking vote in old guys. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, look, she's a legend. I mean, she's got, first female vice president, first female of color.
All right, so she's
going to be.
She is vice president
of Asian descent. Yes, she is vice president. She will not become the president. She was voted in only for the vice presidency.
Talking about, here we go on one of our detours, segues, whatever you like to call it. Talking about female president.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever watch it? Did you ever watch a show? It was only aired for one season. It was called Commander in Chief.
Mm-hmm.
It starred Gina Davis.
She's not.
Yeah, it starred Gina Davis, and it was depicted that she was the first female president of the United States.
Okay.
Very, very interesting show. It's very interesting also that it only aired for one season. I'm not too sure why. Maybe the American public wasn't happy with the idea of having a female president. I don't know.
It's possible that the series was just not that good. In all seriousness, if it dies after a year, it's probably not getting enough viewers.
But it was quite a good series. So just a little bit of a segue there.
Thank you.
Okay, cool. What do you got there, Gav?
I've got a lot, but now no, really, I do have a lot. Now these were questions, asked. Like, I'll go into a few of these. This was questions that began with can. Can I? Can you? Can they? So this is a little bit different.
Okay.
Let me read the 10, and there's one or two that I really like. Can you run it? Can I run it? Can you feel the love? Can you get pregnant on? And I can't read the rest of it. Can dogs eat bananas? Top 10, buddy.
Wow.
But they can.
Oh, I think.
Cool. Well, yeah. I mean,
there's definitely a list of stuff that dogs can't eat.
Yeah. Well, I would imagine that, but bananas, but I don't really see a banana going, wow, a dog, a banana eating dog. That'd be a vicious movie. Just this huge banana running through the house just to find a dog. Okay.
And there we go.
So can dogs eat bananas?
We're off.
Can dogs eat apples? And can dogs eat grapes? So obviously people were really bored in 2020. Or being really afraid of what their dog's going to eat. Because I don't think I've heard about dogs enjoying fruit.
I'm not sure about
Some other ones. Most ask why questions.
Why?
Why is there elite? Fair enough. Why is the sky blue? Why is it blue, Bruce? There is actually a reason for it. It's all the casters and there's a whole bunch of stuff happening in there that we don't know.
Light refraction and
exactly
all of that. Yeah.
Why are you always lying? My favorite. My favorite one, people. Why is my poop green? What did you eat last night? A bit of avocado surprise. No, actually, that's what happens in the bathroom the next morning. Avocado surprise!
Maybe that's, I don't know. Maybe that's a.
Maybe
you're living a little too close to a 5G tower. Maybe.
Maybe you've taken vegetarianism to a whole new level.
That's also true.
Why do dogs eat grass? That I do know.
Yes.
I'm not going to tell you that, but
Oh, please tell us, Des.
Oh, it actually helps their indigestion and their system where their stomach is playing up with whatever reason. This is true.
There you go.
Don't fact check me, but they then eat grass and somehow it helps their system.
That it does.
Maybe that's the ones who poop green.
Maybe. Maybe the dogs are Googling.
Now, this is the great... Okay, that was my greatest ones. I mean, this number 10. Why did I get married? This 2020 is a hellhole. Think about it, though, okay?
But
look, okay, if you're married, but you get to see them, every night, or if you're working late and, you come home and, but now you're seeing them like every day. If you're both working from home. So well done to every couple who's married through 2020 because
and it's still together.
Why did I get married?
Because this whole situation put a test on a lot of relationships and marriages.
It did,
families
Bruce.
And stuff.
Thank you for sounding so educational.
I wouldn't know anything about that, considering
I'm saying.
Like my first 2 months were completely on my own, which I friggin' loved. It was only in month 3 that I started feeling a little squirrely. But squirrely.
I'm just checking. Just thinking out loud. Oy vey.
Wow.
Yes, Bruce.
Anyway. So yeah.
Where are you on there?
Where am I? We had how to in a beauty sense.
How to in a beauty sense.
Beauty tips, all of that kind of thing. Although one of them was how to cut men's hair.
Squirrely.
Because all these wives, probably half the reason they're going so crazy is because the husbands are starting to look like mountain men.
Yeah, exactly.
Obviously, girls wanting to know how to color their hair. Maybe some of the guys as well.
That's actually not really hard. You just buy a box and
I know.
Explains it to you.
This is brilliant. Hold on.
Okay,
Number 4. I can't believe it only came in at number 4.
I'm waiting.
People wanted to know how to wash their hands. They literally needed to know
how to wash my hands.
How do I wash my hands? Yeah, because some of you flipping dirty people out there don't know how to do it.
Wow, Bruce.
Yes.
Do you want to bring that out into the open?
Yeah, well.
I mean, what brings that little twitch right now going on?
Yeah.
That sounded pretty angry.
Anyway.
Sure. Well, I would guess one of the reasons is because they need to learn or know how long you're supposed to do it, which is up to 20 seconds.
Apparently so.
I don't do 20 seconds.
Yeah.
I might be a rebel and do like 5 or 6 seconds.
Dude, you're the man. Chicks dig you.
Thank you, buddy.
Chicks dig a bad boy, hey?
I appreciate that moment of making me feel good about myself.
My pleasure, dude.
Thank you.
Let's have a look here. What else have we got here? Oh, the how-tos.
Yep.
Obviously, number 1. How do I make a face mask? You don't. You go and buy one.
Wow.
Some people want
it's
it.
a bit hurtful. It's someone's earnings and living.
That's also true.
And they
I'm
actually
sorry.
make
I'm
they
sorry, I
actually
was
make
very-
pretty
okay,
good mirror.
alright,
They
sorry,
make pretty good masks in this country.
I'm being very
Yes, you are.
insensitive, and I apologize for that.
Damn squirrely.
I apologize to every snowflake out there. Right.
Wow. This boy has, for some reason, I don't know what it is, people, but this episode, he's like, something's wrong.
Only
I don't
now
know.
you figure this stuff out?
Yeah, only now, because I was wondering if it would go anywhere. Unfortunately, it is. Someone needs a hug, Bruce. Because I haven't been hugged by my mum since March.
Oh, no.
So you need a hug. I'll hug you, Bruce. You want a hug?
Maybe later.
All right, great.
What do we got? How to make hand sanitizer. People wanted to know how to make their own hand sanitizer.
Because when they like in March, April, it was like gold to find any hand sanitizer. It was crazy.
Man.
It was crazy.
It's crazy, yeah.
And then they brought them up at ridiculous prices.
Yeah, because I gotta be honest, man. In the light of all of this, a lot of people have made a lot of money.
Absolutely.
In this
oh
entire
yeah.
Thing.
I mean, if you had like some idea, even a little idea, or what may happen.
Yeah, that's it.
Hand sanitizer, I think, was the most money spent on. I think.
That's it. Yeah.
Not even toilet paper.
How to cut your own hair was another popular one.
Special.
Thank goodness that you and I don't have that issue, because all we need to do is take a razor.
Yeah. No. You go balder. You go like with no hair whatsoever.
Exactly.
I go to a barber.
Oh, look at you! Hey?
I go to a barber, bro, and he gives me, and this is another South Africanism, a cheese cop.
The hell is that? I've never heard of that. I've been in this country for
You've never heard of a cheese cop?
A cheese cop.
Go to a barber one day, more like a local barber, not like an expensive, like, la-di-da haircut place.
Okay.
The one I go to is, it's like maybe 10 minutes up the road. And it's very, you can sit there and you can chat. Anyways, a cheese cop means that they will shave all your hair off to a level of, not one as in one of the lowest levels, not...
Oh, so not skin, but
not
like
skin.
A zero on a clipper, basically.
Pretty much.
Zero.
And
right.
they do it, love it.
Spot on.
That's the one place that I love going to, because I don't have to think and I sit there. It is one of my happy places. I love it.
I was actually almost gonna finish your sentence by
You
saying
knew where it was going to go. You could say it. It's fine. You just want to watch me squirm. That's fine.
Yeah, I have to if I do my grooming and that, I have to take it down to take it down with a blade.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Yeah.
I used to do that. I'm on now on the question of who. Most asked who questions.
Oh, okay.
Number 3, who let the dogs out? Yeah.
You being serious?
Yes.
I'm a friggin'
I'm being serious.
Damn it, man.
See how bad this year was.
Wow.
Who sings this song? Fine. Who should I start?
Who should you start?
Who should I start? Who, not what. Who should I start?
Well, then you could definitely add something onto the end of that
like
sentence.
What?
Who should I start dating?
Who should I start making angry? Yes, that's my one.
My question, my answer to that is always you. So
fair enough.
Who should I start?
Yes. Start. Squirrely. I think around you the question will be, who should I smack?
Who should I smack? Oh, jeez, that list is long and distinguished though.
Distinguished?
Yeah.
Wow. What?
Because there's a lot of distinguished people that I want to smack.
What royalty would you go out and slap?
Oh my word! Let's not even. Get
no, I'm just wondering how you get close enough to a royalty to actually slap them.
I think it's more of a fantasy than anything else.
My fantasies are a little bit different. They don't involve at all a royalty, but okay, whatever goes on with your brain.
That's also true.
I'm okay with you, pal. I'll still hug you. It's fine.
Thanks a lot.
Another one. Who unfollowed me on Facebook, Twitter. Yeah.
That could be it's like why are my followers so down? Why is my friends list so short?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, I get that.
I know why mine is, but I'm just looking into. I mean, if you have more there, please jump in.
Let's have a look and see.
Okay. On my how ones, obviously number one was how to register to vote. Number two is your favorite one, how to be single. You actually have to ask someone. I have no idea how I can be single.
Well, you know what? That is actually a very, very
stupid question. Yes.
No, it's not. It's not actually
very
a stupid
easy
question.
for me. The answer is don't date.
Well, exactly. It's easy for me too. I love being single, so it's like I'm very,
so it's very
very good at being single.
Yes, you are. You're also very good at being naughty.
Well,
yes.
Oh well, okay.
Hey, stop juggling your hands like you're doing something with them. How to tie a tie? That's an obvious one.
I would probably need to ask that because I haven't tied a tie in about 2 decades.
Since school?
No, after school.
Oh yes, I'm sure you went to like an event or something.
Yeah, and had like a normal office job for a while.
Fair enough.
That was weird.
Wow.
But yeah, I don't even think I own a tie anymore. But honestly, dude, getting back to the question of how
and let's not make it heavy.
How to be single? No.
But I'm just checking because this is a funky unicorn type of.
But I want to just say.
Okay, fine.
Why.
You heard my view, and let me hear yours. It's fair. Sorry.
Okay, so basically, most human beings are built for relationship and to be around other people most of the time, and a lot of people really struggle to be on their own. And you
think that's what it means?
I think and so when someone is maybe a person's habit is to go from one long-term relationship to another long-term relationship with not a very long period in between of actually just being on their own. They literally don't know how to be single.
Wow.
And they almost feel like it's weird for them to be on their own for like a year and not have that constant interaction of someone near them, or cohabiting with them, or maybe being married. Maybe someone gets divorced and then they go, well, okay.
Oh, it's quite easy if you get divorced. You are single.
Yeah, but the thing is, people then they almost don't know how to be single.
Thanks for that.
It's just a very interesting dynamic.
Is.
But then you get outliers.
Well, I still think my idea was right, but that's okay. But your ruminations were great.
Ruminations. Wow, look at you with the big words.
Thank you.
There we go.
Yes. So where are you going to go from here?
What I wanted to talk about.
I have a few classy ones.
Do you?
Yes.
Well, you know what? I think
we should do this, pal.
I think you should just be classy and just go for it. Classy. And I will end off with what I have, one of my sort of very specific points.
I would love that.
But I think since you're so classy, you should do the classy stuff first, because we know that the class is maybe your strong point and maybe not mine.
Wow, we'll leave it there. Okay, questions on where. Where is my refund? How's Google going to know that?
No, that's all. Those are all the Karens wanting to speak to the manager. Where is it?
Yeah, but why did you ask Google then? Because Google's everywhere.
Oh, jeez.
Google's everywhere. They know exactly
Google knows everything. Okay, what else you got?
Where are you now? Wow, someone's really lost if they ask. Where is my phone?
Where is my phone?
How's Google going to know that? Number 5 you might like. Where to invade next?
Where to invade next? Sure.
It's questions.
That would be interesting.
Where is my mind?
Where is my mind?
That is a good one. Great song.
I know.
And very true. 2020.
The Pixies asked it best, and yeah.
And now people are asking
where is
my mind? So it's done. Like everything is done. Where am I right now?
Where am I right now? I went, you know what? If you don't know where you are right now, you need more help than you can get probably listening to this podcast.
Here's a cool one with the what questions. And this you may know from YouTube. What does the fox say?
Oh, my soul, don't even go there. You mean that literally, was that asked in 2020?
Yep.
When did that song come out? That was like...
They might have heard it later and go, oh, I want to know what the fox says.
Oh, word.
Probably the same thing linked with Baby Shark.
Ugh.
Classy.
Very.
They've got like millions of views.
I know.
And that child is probably rich by now. That's by singing
very,
Baby Shark.
Very
So we need to make a plan somehow.
I know.
How are we doing for time so I can watch what I'm doing?
Oh, we're literally hitting the half an hour mark.
Okay, well,
so,
let me just do one more thing.
Go.
Yeah, this is the end of the year.
Plus we can do
so maybe like 5-ish minutes-ish.
There we go.
That's right. Which questions? Which Pokemon are you?
Oh, my soul.
Which Harry Potter character are you?
Oh, my word.
Yeah, leave that. That's kind of boring.
Jeez. That's not doing much for my faith in humanity right now. It really isn't.
Let me finish on...
Please finish.
Please finish. That's not very nice. Squirty. Bruce, fine. You want to be like that? Then I'm finished.
Oh, wow. Come on.
Unless you can
please.
answer this question.
Oh.
If you can, then I'm done.
Okay.
If you're not, then you can't.
I'm always happy to try.
Why do cats purr?
Why do cats purr? Apparently because they're happy.
That's close enough. You can go.
Yay! Woohoo! Okay, awesome. And so I've sort of found something quite interesting, and this was my little sort of musical contribution.
Thanks.
And it unfortunately in such a light-hearted podcast, it is a little bit of a sad.
No, we don't talk about this.
A little bit sad
no,
one.
Don't end. And we're doing New Year's and Christmas, and we've had fun.
Oh, okay.
Is it really that bad?
Well, it's some of the musicians that we unfortunately.
Oh, fair enough.
Some of the musicians that are unfortunately not with us.
They haven't been found yet. Is that what it is?
No. Unfortunately, it's some of the musicians that we lost in 2020.
Okay, well that's okay because it's positive.
Yeah, it is. How is that positive?
I'm just trying to help. I don't know. I don't know, okay?
Okay. It is positive in the legacy of music.
And you praise their music. There we go.
It is positive in the legacy of music that they've left us.
I like that.
Because their music will go on for many generations.
I hope so, yeah.
Not unlike a lot of music that we hear now, which is not really that classic at all. But that's a subject for another podcast.
That's right, Bruce. Finish up there, chump.
So, according to Rolling Stone, we actually lost 80 musicians. 80 fairly well-known musicians in the year of 2020. A lot of them, I'm sorry, I didn't know who they were or whatever. But some of the ones that would definitely stood out were Little Richard, Bill Withers, who sang Ain't No Sunshine, Leslie West, he was the guitarist and vocalist for a band called Mountain. Peter Green, also another guitar player.
From where?
Peter Green was the guitarist in the very first incarnation of Fleetwood Mac. Fleetwood Mac used to be a blues band.
That's awesome.
And Peter Green was the guitarist in that. And
that's pretty cool.
Look at how Fleetwood Mac changed once he left. Mick Fleetwood tried to find other musicians, found Lindsey Buckingham and what's her name? Stevie Nicks. Yes.
Stevie Nicks, thank you very much.
And look what happened. Kenny Rogers. Can you believe we lost Kenny Rogers? Kenny the Gambler Rogers.
With when I was younger, and it was LP time. That was one of the LPs that we had, and my parents would play it a lot.
There you go.
The Gambler. That's a classic song, man.
It is. You being a drummer, you might know this guy, Neil Peart.
I can lie and say, yeah. I'll be honest, I don't.
Neil Peart was the drummer for the band Rush.
I know Rush.
Yeah. And then my biggest, most significant one was obviously Eddie Van Halen passing away 2020. So unfortunately, but
their music will live on, pal.
they will. So I'm still got to learn The Gambler as one of my cover songs
Great
as well.
song.
It's on the list. Don't worry. It's coming. Don't worry.
That's good, dude.
Cool. Guys, that was our year 2020. Let's please look forward and not backwards.
I like that. Yeah, we have a lot of ideas.
Yeah.
A lot of podcasts. We are now doing weekly ones. It should be in the YouTube our channel. It should be there normally on a Monday morning. You'll find it when you wake up, unless you live in Australia. It just might be a little bit more of a wait, unfortunately. But in general, we try and get it out by Monday morning, a Sunday night or a Monday morning.
Cool. Yeah. So, guys, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Tell us in the comments what you think. Give us subjects that you might like us to maybe talk about. We'd love to hear your ideas. Although Gaz is really prolific when it comes to finding ideas.
Prolific,
so
I like that word.
Prolific. There you go.
We're using some big words today.
I know we did, hey?
Wow.
Rumination. That was one. Prolific was a good one. We had some other words that I don't think either of us knew what they meant. But hey, we got to have a balance.
Exactly. I agree with you.
Cover the whole spectrum of.
We do, Bruce.
Possibly the English language. Some words I don't know.
Yeah, like on New Year's when I used a few choice words.
Oh yes, yeah. Well, you had good reason to.
I think I did, yes. And luckily, I can still rent that place, so I'm okay.
That's great.
Dude,
cool.
It's been real.
Awesome.
Thanks for listening and making it through.
Cool, guys. We'll catch you guys on the next one.
And have a squirrely evening.
Here you go. You heard it right here, right now. Bye.
Goodbye.